To Wild 94.1, we are backstage at Wild Splash. Myself, Bootleg Kev, and of course my dude Buckwheat.
OT.
We got a special guest sitting next to us right now. He just tore it down. TIP, what up, bro?
What's up, man?
First of all, man, that show was crazy. You took us back. You did I'm Serious?
Well, thank you.
Like, I ain't heard I'm Serious for a few years.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? How do you decide which, like, classic records like that to perform? Because you ran through so many. I mean, you were going in and out, like, every 30 seconds, going in and out of a few of them.
I mean, it's a collective effort. You know what I'm saying? It's basically a collection of opinions that kind of that are democratically weighed out. You know what I'm saying? By the time showtime come up, and then some things are spontaneous.
Yeah, Meek Mill came out and was rocking with you too on stage as well.
Right. That's my little bro.
I want to ask you, what's your favorite out of all your albums? If you had to go back and pick, what's your favorite Tip album? If you had to be on an island with one album that was your own.
Why does this continue to represent itself?
Come on, man. You gotta give me an answer, man. We can't be democratic on this one.
My next one.
Such a political answer.
Clever answer. When is the next album coming out?
It's a secret.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is it already? When we talked before, didn't you say a lot of it's already like done? It's done.
Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna be working with Pharrell again?
Yeah.
Pharrell, and if I remember right, we were talking. This is kind of gonna be more on the trap side of things. So can we expect a Toomp? I mean, you and Toomp.
Absolutely.
It's like the
sure.
DJ Premier and Guru of the South.
Okay, I take that. Yeah, for sure, man. Me and Toomp, man, we always get together, man, like twice a year, top of the year, then you know what I'm saying, at the end of the year, and just go in.
What's your favorite song out right now? There's so many big club records, but what's T.I.'s favorite record to hear?
Man.
Whether it's in the club or just something that you're jamming on the iPad.
Man, it's probably the Big Sean record.
That's a crazy album.
Yeah, it is. I don't mess with you.
Not that whole album.
But I like that record too, but I'm talking about the one with him and Drake. Going with him and Drake.
Blessings.
Yeah, that's a dope one. And also the Wayne mixtape. The Wayne mixtape go hard. Let's see what else we got. Travis Scott.
That Days Before Rodeos.
Yeah.
That guy's energy on stage is crazy.
Yeah. It comes from a real place.
For sure.
Hey, you don't get that often either.
Yeah, right?
Yo, first of all, I gotta say congratulations, bro. Y'all came out on the internet and said y'all doing ATL 2. How did that come about? I mean, it's been what?
9.5
It's been a long time.
Yeah. I mean, actually, now it's just been a little, almost 9 years. I mean, the 10th anniversary is coming up, and we always planned on dropping it at the 10th anniversary if it maintained its significance,
right?
And if the demand for it, if it was still present, and I think that it is. So you know what I'm saying, it's time to get moving on it.
You're obviously a big businessman. How do you feel about like the new trend in hip hop where people are dropping albums like with like a little to no notice? Is that something that you can see yourself like maybe getting into? What's your thoughts on that?
Well, I think the material must support the like that approach. If you have some superb, just exponentially good material, then okay, great. Then it will support the thought of you doing something extraordinary. But if you have very ordinary material, then it will not support the extraordinary approach. So be very careful. You know what I'm saying? But I like it. I think it's a good way to separate the good from the not so.
And not just anybody can do it either. Like you gotta be on another planet to be able.
I don't really think it's about status. I think it's really about the material. You know what I'm saying? I really do. I don't think it's about how many records you sold or how many followers you have. I just think it's about you actually having the kind of material that will justify such unconventional methods.
So with that being said, I'm gonna flow this way with it. If you have to give a new artist that one advice, what would it be?
Advice about? I'm asking you advice about what?
About like how to
drop his record?
You would not just how to drop it, but how to get into the game right now, because you have so many avenues to get into the game, and everybody think, hey, let me drop an EP, let me drop a mixtape, let me do this, let me do that. Like, what would be that one advice?
It's a collection of things, man. You have to stay on the road, work hard. You have to stay touring. You just have to constantly get your material and your content in the faces, the eyes, and the ears of the people, man. And the more they see you, the more they get used to seeing you, the more they expect to see you. And you know what I mean? And as long as every time you present yourself, you do it in a manner that is a proper representation of what your movement is, then I think as long as you continue to do that, it's only a matter of time to where all the stars in the moon aligns to where, you know, it works in your favor.
Hey, talk about Doe B. I was a real big fan of Doe B. Obviously, he passed away way before his time.
Right.
How great, man, could Doe B have been, man? Because I really think he even when he was alive, you know, he had your cosign, but I always thought he was very slept on. But
I mean, nah, he wasn't slept on. It was so early. He was just about to make his mark.
Right.
You know, it was so early. I mean, I think he was the Biggie of the South. To be honest with you, I think that what he meant to the people from his neighborhood and from his region, I don't think anybody has ever came out with that kind of support. You know what I mean? And I mean, probably Young Jeezy with the Snowman movement was probably the big. Like he was a very majorly supported person, and everybody who knew him, you know what I'm saying, like they all recognized that his time was, you know, it was on the way.
Hey, everybody's binge watching TV shows right now on Netflix.
Okay.
What's your favorite 2 or 3 shows? Or do you get into television? I mean,
sure I
obviously,
do.
The political answer would be yourself. Your show.
Nah, well, yeah, you know,
I feel like that's.
I see so much of that every day. You know what I
My
mean?
favorite show is T.I. and Tiny. But no, what are you watching on TV, Tip?
Man, I like Shameless.
Such a good show.
Yeah.
Frank is a bastard.
Sheesh. Ray Donovan.
A lot of Showtime there.
Yeah. What else, man? Of course, I love Sons of Anarchy, but you know it's over now. It's concluded. Let's see here. Orange is the New Black. Waiting on that next season.
Of course. That's what's up.
That's dropping actually in a couple of months too.
The
third season or fourth season.
Looking forward to it. And I need to get on Game of Thrones. I need to
Game of Thrones is good. And House of Cards. House of Cards.
House of Cards.
Yeah.
Well, you know what I'm saying? I was on Boss, so you know people who was on Boss don't
Boss
really
was
watch
good.
House of
Kelsey
Cards.
Grammy. Shout out to Kelsey.
I like Kevin Spacey and all, but you know.
Hey, so we're gonna let you go, man, but we're looking forward. So hopefully we get a new album this year.
Sure. Well, let's hope.
Let's hope. T.I., we appreciate you. Wild Splash, my dude.
Yeah,
we appreciate you coming out to Tampa,
Always
brother.
a pleasure.
Always, fam. I already know.